Today I have a slightly, maybe surprising and different kind of take on the Fender thing. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo. It's good to have you along. Yes, today we're talking a bit about Fender because I did a video on Fender last week and the whole cease and desist thing, which has been going absolutely bananas. And I also mentioned some politics in that video. So we'll start with the politics to get that out of the way and then do the Fender thing. Because I mentioned Donald Trump when I was talking about this channel and how this channel has been doing and all that, and how his tariffs have impacted the channel and how his war in Iran has impacted the channel. And that was really the reason why I mentioned him. It wasn't really politics. The only thing I said about him was I called him an orange ballsack, and I stand by that. If you like him, fine. But it's not a political thing for me to mention him on the channel. It has to do with two examples. One, when he called, or he said to a reporter, quiet piggy, a female reporter. The other one was when he boasted about grabbing women's pussies, which is, I can't get on board with a person like that. It's just basic human decency gone. That's if you can get on board with that, okay. I just can't. It's not a Democrat thing. It's not a Republican thing. I really don't care. Yeah, it's human decency. That's why I called him that. I would have brought up the subject regardless if it was a Democrat doing the same things. I would just have called that person something else. If it was at least semi-decent human being. So that's the politics out of the way. I'm not interested in discussing that on this channel. Don't do that in the comments either. I did get some stick from some Trump fans, which was to be expected. But yeah, don't care. So if you have an opinion, keep it to yourself. Then we get to the Fender thing, which is, I'm sitting with an Ibanez here. I was upset with Fender, and having had a week to think about it, I've come to a conclusion which might be a bit surprising, or at least different. I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't really matter, at least from a guitar player's perspective of trying to be as good as you can. See, you can play this. This is an Ibanez Universe. Or you can play this, which is a Marwell. Horrible piece of junk, but you can play it. You can focus on improving. You can play this, you can focus on improving. And that's really what the take is. I mean, if you're spending time in the comments arguing with people over the whole Fender thing, that's away from your playing time. Or from spending time with friends, family, that kind of thing. That's, or if you're arguing on social media or in forums, it doesn't make any difference. I've had this channel for ages now, and I used to get involved way back when, and I only ever once received an apology from someone. He said that he'd been drunk and that his comments had been mean, and that when he'd listened to what I did sober, he wanted to apologize. He'd been completely wrong. That's what he said. Other times, nothing. I never get apologies from anyone, really. So, but that's time away from learning how to play. Regardless of if you want to be a professional or if you just want to enjoy this instrument, it's time away from this instrument. Why would you spend your time arguing with strangers in the comments? I made a video about Fender. Am I going to delete it? No, because I think some of the points were valid and kind of an interesting discussion in a way. But now that I've had time to think about it, I probably wouldn't even redo the video. I wouldn't make it if I had the opportunity because it's away from playing. Someone said that I should, if I was to stand by my principles and be upset with Fender, I should sell all my Fenders, 2 of them, and boycott Fender. I'm not going to sell my Fenders. I don't really play live. If I do play live, I do play my custom Strats. And so I'm not using Fender in a visible way. I'm not marketing them in any way. I don't think I'll remove my old Fender videos. But I won't be making new ones. And I'll be concentrating on other stuff. I have stuff lined up. In regards to the future of this channel, I will be making gear reviews. But I will also probably be experimenting with lesson content, because I have a lesson channel that's way smaller than this. I'll probably post a couple of videos here to see how they do compared to on the lesson channel. Because the reason I make videos is I want to help and or inspire other people, thus making the world a better place. And talking politics doesn't help or inspire anyone. At least not the way I do it. But lessons, I mean, guitar reviews, setup tips and all that can help. I'm not sure it might inspire someone, but the lesson stuff can really inspire people. And they can really help people, those videos. So that's why I'll probably be experimenting with that stuff here. With that in mind, if you haven't checked out my lesson channel, I'll link it in the description. There's also a link to my Guitar Academy, where I basically teach everything that I know about guitar playing, and I'll be adding more stuff as we go along. It has sections on technique and theory and production, but it differs from others in that it has a big chunk of it is focused on how to practice, the whole mental side of it all. Because I think that's something that's a bit neglected in other courses on other channels on YouTube, and I think that's really important. And any way that you can boost your performance or boost your learning, I think is worth investigating. So yeah, if you want setup tricks for guitars, I mean, I do some stuff here, but Paul from Milehouse Studios does it better. So check out his channel. And yeah, unless you don't like swearing. But then again, if you don't like swearing, what are you doing on the internet? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and had some use of it. But above all, I hope that you're kind to each other and yourselves. That's all for this time. I might take a week or 2 off. I don't know. Take care. See you. Goodbye.